position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Maryland's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 10. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Wolverine! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Foster.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play. This guy is a force on his D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. Hard-hitting tackle. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chain. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. On the run, it's Jackson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got his man downfield. Hits the crease. He's at the touchdown, Michigan. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And there he is again, another sack, channeling his inner Aiden Hutchinson against Penn State.
And that is high praise when you start comparing somebody to Aiden Hutchinson. Michigan, year after year, they find these dudes, man. The guys that will get after the quarterback. Hey, let's go, big fella. Let's go for that record.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're number 1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time. There he goes! And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. He's got him. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. And the Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete on the right side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. So here comes the Michigan offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And wings it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it at the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll give it to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the quick game. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. The inside handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moran. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. The quick out. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. He wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp, turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead there.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Acker. Fights off a defender. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dishman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Moran. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Terrapins will put it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll start this drive with a pass. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Going to swing it on second down. They're working that left side. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner is stopped. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Acker. Jukes his way for more. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Thomas. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
First down. Roughing the passer.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The option look. Finding open areas. They'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground with the back. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 12 over Arkansas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Carney. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the tailback. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense got him at the 27.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Sets up the screen. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The play action fake. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Foster. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Acker. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Dishman. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking for space. It's Acker. Spins away from the defender. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown Wolverines. And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. And they'll bring it out to the 25. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrett. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Foster. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He leaves it with his back.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
The 9-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Looking to get it in.
And after getting that completion, they've now set up 4th and goal. This is a play they need to make. It's the 4th quarter. They're down a couple of possessions. You have to come up with a touchdown here. You need to dial up your best play possible.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Trying to move them on the counter. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Moran. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're going back to the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Acker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab over the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
At the 38. Brings up 2nd down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the left. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking for room. It's Jackson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Maryland, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the lone running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.